Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and talked about modern coins from the United States Mint, the 2023 quarter dollar featuring none other than Eleanor Roosevelt. This coin has captured the attention of collectors, historians, and coin lovers everywhere for its beauty, symbolism, and surprising value. So, sit back, polish your magnifying glass, and get ready to discover why this coin has become one of the most desirable finds of the year. The Eleanor Roosevelt Quarter is part of the American Women Quarters program, an incredible initiative celebrating influential women who shaped the nation's history. Eleanor Roosevelt, the longest-serving First Lady of the United States, was a champion for human rights, equality, and social progress. Her inclusion in this series is both powerful and inspiring, making this coin not only a piece of currency but also a piece of living history. The 2023 Mint mark tells us it was struck in Philadelphia, one of the most active and historic mints in the United States, adding an extra layer of prestige to this collectible treasure. Now, let's talk about the design that makes this coin so stunning. On the obverse side, we see the modern portrait of George Washington designed by Laura Garden Fraser, the first woman ever to design a U.S. coin portrait. The design radiates elegance and strength, with fine details that capture the texture of Washington's hair and the light reflections that make the coin shine under any angle. On the reverse side, Eleanor Roosevelt herself stands proudly, surrounded by a flowing banner that reads, E Pluribus Unum and United States of America. Her confident expression and graceful stance perfectly reflect her legacy of courage and leadership, but what truly excites collectors are the rare minting errors that have surfaced on some of these coins. These errors are what transform a simple quarter into a once-in-a-lifetime collectible. Some 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarters show double die errors, where parts of the text or image appear slightly duplicated under magnification. Others have die cracks, tiny raised lines caused by stress in the minting die, giving each coin a unique appearance that can't be replicated. There are even examples of off-center strikes, where the design isn't perfectly aligned, creating a dramatic and eye-catching misprint that collectors absolutely love. Each of these variations makes the coin stand out, and because so few exist, their demand skyrockets among serious coin hunters. If you've come across a 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter, it's time to take a closer look. You'll want to inspect the edges for any rim doubling, the lettering for shadow-like doubling, and the surfaces for unexpected raised or missing areas. Sometimes the differences are so subtle that only a trained eye can spot them, but those tiny details can mean the difference between a 25-cent coin and a collector's dream find. Every small imperfection tells a story of how the coin was made, and for passionate collectors, those stories are priceless. What makes this coin even more exciting is how quickly it's gained attention in the market. In recent months, rare examples of the 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter with noticeable minting errors have been spotted at major coin shows and even auctioned for impressive sums. Collectors from all over the country are competing to get their hands on the finest examples of this coin because they know its value will only grow with time. Its modern design, historical importance, and scarcity in high-quality condition make it a must-have piece in any serious collection. Imagine finding one of these gems in your pocket change or coin roll. It's like uncovering hidden treasure. Many collectors have started checking their change daily, hoping to spot that elusive minting flaw or error that could make their coin worth thousands. Every day, new discoveries are being shared in online coin communities, proving that the 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter is more than just a coin. It's a sensation sweeping through the numismatic world. And now, the question everyone has been waiting for: just how much can this coin be worth? Well, if you're lucky enough to own a flawless uncirculated 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter with a major minting error, your coin could fetch as much as $28,000. Second rare coin is all about a true hidden gem, the United States of America 1980 quarter dollar coin. At first glance, it might look like any other quarter you've seen in your change, but don't be fooled, this ordinary-looking coin could be worth a small fortune. Stay tuned till the end, because you're about to discover how this 1980p quarter has become one of the most talked about and sought after coins among collectors around the world. The year 1980 marked a fascinating time in American coinage history. The economy was shifting, technology was advancing, and the Philadelphia Mint was producing millions of quarters bearing the familiar portrait of George Washington. Designed by the legendary sculptor John Flanagan, this quarter carries the traditional elegance that collectors adore. The obverse side features Washington's dignified profile with the word "Liberty" above and "In God We Trust" to the left, while the date, 1980, and the mint mark, P, proudly sit below. What makes this coin even more special is that it was one of the earlier modern issues to feature the P mint mark from Philadelphia, a small detail that holds big historical significance for numismatists. Now, here's where things get exciting. While millions of these quarters were struck for everyday use, only a tiny number have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, and even fewer carry the mysterious and valuable minting errors that send collectors into a frenzy. These rare minting mistakes are what transform a 25-cent coin into a piece worth thousands of dollars. Imagine holding a coin that tells a story of precision, craftsmanship, and one-in-a-million rarity. That's the thrill of the 1980p quarter. Collectors are especially fascinated by the wide range of known errors on this coin. One of the most desirable is the double die obverse, where certain features of Washington's profile, the lettering, or the date appear slightly doubled under magnification. This doubling effect creates a mesmerizing look that's easy to spot once you know what to search for. Another exciting variety is the off-center strike, where the design appears shifted toward one side, leaving part of the planchet blank, a dramatic error that instantly grabs attention. Some lucky finders have even reported quarters with die cracks, cuds, or clipped planchets, all of which add a distinct and collectible flair that makes each piece truly unique. If you're wondering how to tell whether your 1980p quarter might be a valuable one, start by examining the details carefully. Use a magnifying glass to look closely at Washington's hair, the letters in "Liberty," and the edges of the date. Any sign of doubling, misalignment, or irregular metal flow could indicate a rare minting error. The reverse side, showing the majestic bald eagle with spread wings, can also reveal clues. Look for weak strikes, missing details, or unusual textures around the feathers or lettering. Every small imperfection can be the key to discovering a rare variety that's worth far more than face value. Collectors and coin dealers across the country have been buzzing about the 1980p quarter's growing popularity. In recent auctions and private sales, error coins from this year have fetched impressive prices as demand continues to rise. The numismatic community is paying close attention because this coin represents a perfect blend of age, scarcity, and curiosity, all the elements that make a collectible truly valuable. Many longtime collectors believe that as more people become aware of these rare errors, the competition to own one will only intensify, driving prices even higher. Just think about it, the next time you go through your old change jar or coin collection, you could be holding one of these incredible quarters without even realizing it. That simple coin from 1980 might be your ticket to a life-changing discovery. Coin enthusiasts all over the world are sharing their finds, comparing varieties, and learning to identify the smallest details that separate a common coin from a treasure. The excitement is real, and every day brings a new story of someone uncovering a rare coin hiding in plain sight. And now comes the part everyone has been waiting for, the value. Yes, the 1980p quarter dollar, when found with significant minting errors and preserved in stunning uncirculated condition, has been known to sell for as much as $65,000. Third expensive coin, we're uncovering the mystery behind one of America's most fascinating and sought-after coins, the United States quarter dollar from 1971. This coin might look like an ordinary Washington quarter at first glance, but there's something truly extraordinary about it. Hidden among the millions minted are a few rare varieties that collectors are going absolutely wild for. So stay tuned till the end, because you're about to learn why this 1971 quarter could be worth far more than its face value, and possibly change your life. The year 1971 was an important chapter in U.S. coinage history. It came right after the monumental shift away from silver coins in circulation, as the mint had fully transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition. The Philadelphia and Denver mints struck hundreds of millions of quarters that year, each bearing the timeless design of George Washington on the obverse and the majestic bald eagle on the reverse. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin carried the same patriotic elegance that Americans had come to love since its first appearance in 1932. But here's where it gets interesting. Among all those millions of coins, a few were struck with unique errors and rare variations that make them stand out from the rest, catching the eyes of sharp collectors everywhere. One of the most thrilling things about the 1971 quarter is the existence of several known minting errors that can turn an ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Collectors have identified examples struck on the wrong planchets, meaning the metal blank intended for another coin, such as a nickel or dime, was accidentally used. This results in a coin that's lighter or smaller than usual, and these pieces can command huge premiums at auction. Another fascinating error is the double die obverse, where parts of Washington's face or the inscriptions appear slightly duplicated under magnification, giving the coin an almost 3D effect that's both beautiful and valuable. Some quarters even exhibit off-center strikes, broad strikes, or die cracks, each one adding to the unique character that collectors crave. If you have a 1971 quarter, it's time to grab a magnifying glass and look closely. Check the lettering around Liberty and In God We Trust for any signs of doubling. Examine Washington's profile carefully. If you notice shadow-like outlines or extra thickness in the letters or features, you might be holding something special. Flip it over and inspect the eagle. Look for unusual lines, missing details, or off-center impressions that could signal a minting mishap. Even the edges can reveal secrets, such as partial collars or misaligned strikes. These small differences might not seem like much at first, but in the world of numismatics, they can mean the difference between pocket change and a rare treasure worth thousands. What makes the 1971 quarter even more exciting is how rapidly its popularity has risen among collectors in recent years. Coin enthusiasts across the country are on the lookout for these hidden gems, and the demand has been surging at coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces. Many of these rare varieties have already been discovered in old coin jars, estate collections, and even loose change from the bank. When a coin from this year with a verified minting error hits the auction block, bidding wars often break out as collectors fight to claim a piece of history that's becoming harder to find with every passing year. The combination of rarity, age, and the story behind these errors makes the 1971 quarter a true legend in modern American coinage. If you're serious about coin collecting or just love the thrill of discovery, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. Always handle your coins carefully by the edges, keep them in protective holders, and have them evaluated by a professional grading service if you believe you found something rare. Authentication and grading not only confirm a coin's legitimacy but can also dramatically increase its value. Many collectors have seen their 1971 quarters transform from small finds into highly prized investments once authenticated and certified. Imagine the excitement of realizing that an old quarter sitting in your collection for years could actually be a rare variety worth an astonishing amount of money. The coin market thrives on these incredible discoveries, and recent sales have proven that the 1971 quarter is no exception. At major coin auctions, verified error coins from this year have fetched staggering prices, setting new records and sparking fresh interest in early clad-era quarters. Collectors love the combination of historical importance and striking visual appeal that these pieces offer. It's no wonder that more and more people are taking a second look at their change and hunting for these valuable coins. The thrill of the hunt is alive and well, and every day, another lucky person uncovers a piece of American minting history. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could a rare 1971 United States quarter dollar really be worth? Well, if you happen to find one of these extraordinary coins with a major minting error in pristine, uncirculated condition, its value can reach as high as $80,000. Especially, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after modern coins, the United States of America quarter dollar from 1982 with the D Mint mark from Denver. While it might look like an ordinary quarter at first glance, this coin has a story that makes it a must-have for collectors and a true gem for anyone who loves American numismatics. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this 1982 D-quarter is in such high demand and why it could be worth a fortune. The year 1982 was an interesting chapter in U.S. coin history. The Denver Mint struck millions of quarters that year, featuring the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the majestic bald eagle on the reverse. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin carried the same timeless elegance that collectors have admired for decades. However, what makes the 1982 D-quarter so remarkable isn't just the design, it's the rare errors and unique variations that can transform a simple 25-cent coin into a treasure of immense value. Collectors around the country have been on the lookout for these rare examples, and their excitement is only growing. One of the most thrilling aspects of the 1982 D-quarter is the wide variety of known minting errors that make it a collector's dream. Among the most sought after are double-die obverse coins, where certain features of Washington's profile, the lettering, or the date appear slightly duplicated under magnification. This subtle doubling effect gives the coin a fascinating three-dimensional appearance that is highly prized in the numismatic world. Some coins also exhibit off-center strikes, where part of the design is shifted and leaves a portion of the planchet blank, a dramatic error that immediately grabs attention. Die cracks and cuts are also common on certain examples, and these tiny irregularities create one-of-a-kind coins that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. If you happen to have a 1982 D-quarter, it's time to take a closer look with a magnifying glass. Inspect the lettering around Liberty and In God We Trust for any shadow-like doubling. Examine Washington's hair, cheek, and jawline for unusual thickness or extra outlines that might indicate a double-die error. Flip the coin over and carefully study the eagle. Even small variations in the feathers, lettering, or edge can be a sign of a rare minting anomaly. These details might seem minor, but in the world of numismatics, they can transform an everyday coin into a highly coveted collectible. The 1982 D-quarter has been gaining incredible attention in recent years due to its rarity and the increasing demand among collectors. Major coin auctions and private sales have seen examples of this coin with verified errors selling for astonishing sums, proving that collectors recognize the value of these unique variations. Many enthusiasts have been combing through rolls of quarters, searching change jars, and exploring estate collections for this exact coin, knowing that its scarcity combined with error features makes it a standout in any collection. The excitement in the numismatic community continues to grow as more collectors share their finds and document the rare varieties. If you're serious about coin collecting, the 1982 D-quarter is a piece you don't want to overlook. Always handle your coins carefully by the edges, keep them in protective holders, and consider professional grading if you suspect you've discovered a rare example. Authentication not only verifies the coin's legitimacy but also enhances its market value, allowing collectors to secure the best possible return on their discovery. Every detail counts, and for the 1982 D-quarter, even the tiniest irregularity can be the difference between an ordinary coin and a numismatic treasure. The market for rare coins continues to show that the 1982 D-quarter is in extremely high demand. Auctions have demonstrated that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare varieties, and the excitement surrounding them is only increasing as more coins are discovered and shared online. The combination of historical significance, visual appeal, and rarity makes this coin a must-have for collectors who want a modern yet highly collectible addition to their portfolio. Each discovery adds to the thrill of coin collecting and reinforces why this quarter is so valuable and sought after. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this rare and highly coveted coin. If you are fortunate enough to own a 1982 D-quarter with a significant minting error in pristine, uncirculated condition, its worth can reach an incredible $50,000. Last unique coin. We're diving deep into a coin that looks ordinary at first glance but holds extraordinary value, the United States of America $quarter from 1990 with the P Mint mark from Philadelphia. While millions were minted that year for everyday use, there are a few rare and highly collectible examples that have captured the attention of numismatists worldwide. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why this 1990 P quarter is in such high demand and how it could be a true gem in your collection. The 1990 P quarter is part of the classic Washington Quarter series, featuring John Flanagan iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the majestic bald eagle on the reverse. Coins from this period were produced in vast numbers, but what makes certain examples stand out are the unique minting errors and rare variations that occurred at the Philadelphia Mint. These errors turn ordinary circulation coins into extraordinary collector's items, and they are highly sought after in the coin collecting community. For collectors, this coin represents both a piece of history and a modern treasure with incredible potential value. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1990p quarter is the variety of errors that can appear, making these coins particularly valuable. Some coins were struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the metal blank intended for another denomination was mistakenly used. These coins often have unusual weight, thickness, or even size variations that immediately draw the eye. Another highly prized error is the double die obverse, where features of Washington's portrait or the lettering appear duplicated under close inspection. Some quarters exhibit off-center strikes, die cracks, or cuts that make each piece completely unique and instantly collectible. For collectors, these small anomalies can dramatically increase a coin's value and rarity. If you're examining a 1990p quarter, it's time to grab a magnifying glass and look closely. Inspect the lettering around Liberty and In God We Trust for doubling or shadow-like effects. Study Washington's facial features and hairline carefully for unusual lines, thickened areas, or extra impressions. Flip the coin over and analyze the eagle, off-center designs, missing feathers, or irregular details may indicate a significant error. Even the coin's edge can reveal clues, such as uneven collar lines or metal flow inconsistencies. These subtle details can make all the difference between an everyday quarter and a rare collectible worth thousands. The 1990p quarter has been gaining tremendous attention among collectors due to its rarity and the incredible demand for coins with errors. Auction houses and private sales have shown that verified error coins from this year can fetch impressive amounts, demonstrating how much collectors value these unusual variations. Many enthusiasts search through rolls of quarters, old coin jars, and estate collections, hoping to discover one of these hidden treasures. The combination of historical relevance, visual appeal, and scarcity makes this coin a top choice for collectors looking to enhance their collections with something unique and highly desirable. Collectors also need to know how to properly assess and preserve these coins. Handling them by the edges, storing them in protective holders, and seeking professional grading when you suspect a rare error are all crucial steps. Authentication and grading confirm the legitimacy of a coin, often increasing its market value significantly. A well-preserved 1990p quarter with a major minting error is not only a fascinating piece of history but also a potential investment that could grow in value over time. The thrill of discovering and preserving such a coin is what makes numismatics so exciting and rewarding. Recent auction results and sales have proven that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a 1990p quarter with verified minting errors. These coins have become highly sought after, and the excitement surrounding them is growing as more collectors discover the possibilities hidden in their everyday change. Whether it's a double die, off-center strike, or planchet error, the value of these coins continues to climb as demand outpaces supply. For anyone passionate about coin collecting, the 1990p quarter represents both a challenge and a remarkable opportunity to own a modern American treasure. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this incredible coin. If you are fortunate enough to own a 1990p quarter with a significant minting error in pristine, uncirculated condition, its worth can reach an astounding $30,000, so, check your drawers, coin jars, and old rolls of quarters. Your next great discovery could be right there waiting for you. Share your finds in the comments below, ask questions about your collection, and join the global community of collectors who are passionate about discovering hidden treasures. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on stories about rare coins and exciting finds. In the world of coin collecting, every detail matters, and your 1990p quarter might just be your ticket to an incredible discovery.